Hi, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I am so glad you're here. Today's date is Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. Recently, as I was looking at some alt news sources and conservative output and content, I came across a bullet point list of some things that were occurring in our world that aren't making the mainstream news. I want to take one look at them at this bullet point and then show you why I'm hoping there's some truth in what I read there. I'm not trying to be mysterious. I'm going to go to share screen and show you what I'm talking about right now. One of the points that was made was that the white hats in Israel, Palestine, and Iran are clearing Khazarians in the same areas, those areas, under the guise of Israel versus Palestine and other Arab nations. So in other words, under the guise of the conflict that is going on in that region, there is a cleanup operation in process. I'm not saying that there's not conflict there. I'm not saying there's not loss of life, collateral damage. Please be very clear on that. But with that conflict that's ongoing, is there a cleanup in process? One of the reasons that I think we need to have a cleanup in that region, here is a map of the registered sex offenders living in Israel. I am not trying to say that anybody who's a registered sex offender is Khazarian Mafia, but I do think that those that are Khazarian Mafia engage in practices which would make them very likely to have a history of this sort. So I can say with absolute certainty that some of these dots on this map would be Khazarian Mafia, who are also or have been caught and apprehended and registered and now registered sex offenders. So is there a cleanup going on, which would make at least a little of what we're hearing, and I know we don't get accurate news on it. That's one of the reasons that I haven't dived into that in a read in a video. I know there's conflict going on. I know I'm not being told accurately and honestly what is going on over there, but I would like to focus on that. That's the kind of question the universe is very happy usually to give us an answer to. So our question is going to be, is there truth in what I read there, that there is a Khazarian Mafia cleanup in process under the guise of or alongside of the conflict going on in the conflicts, I'll put an S on that, going on in the Middle East, plus other insights and information the universe wants us to know. I'll switch the camera. You can let me work with the cards and we'll find out together. Okay, I've got to move things around here. Allie was up here just as I started the video visiting, and she brushed the webcam with her tail on the way out. Okay. Home production, folks. Okay. If there's some truth to that statement I shared, that alongside or under the guise of conflicts in the Middle East region, there is a white hat cleanup of Khazarian Mafia going on. I sincerely hope there is, plus other insights and information the universe wants us to know. I know if there's not one now, there will be one. The Khazarian Mafia has no redeeming characteristics as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I'm going to turn the whole deck over here. We've got the King of Pentacles going on, the Emperor, the Hermit, the Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, and Three of Cups. Okay, now this is interesting. First of all, let's look at our major arcanas because we know when the information that comes from them is usually pretty firmly set. And we have two major arcanas. Now, within this read, we also have 3 cards because the Knight of Swords and, pardon me, 4 that are white hat affiliated type cards. So we're not getting a hard yes at this point with the ace, but we are getting a nod, a very strong element of these 7 cards that are portrayed here is the white hat element. So yeah, we're getting a yes on that. And that's how I got the yes, just to share it with you. Okay, so our question was, we were asking about the information that there is a cleanup going on by the white hats of the Khazarian Mafia. And our question was indicated by the King of Pentacles and then the Emperor, which is, these are my 2 strongest white hat cards, because this one also encompasses the divine or possibly off-world help in freeing our planet. And then the Emperor is next in line as far as strong white hat affiliated cards. Now, I can also tell you this operation is going quite well. The King of Pentacles, one of its meanings is success. And the Emperor it talks about sovereignty and protection and safety and achievement. So they are achieving their aims. They're being aided and guided by not only divine, but also benevolent off-world alliance members and help, because this is a just cause. Now, the media is trying to, as always, cover it up and not report accurately. Okay, they have to please their corporate masters. And so there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of green screen CGI footage that's going on. And but yeah, under that, this is ongoing, absolutely. Now, let's look at the near future. It's looking really good here because we have the Knight of Swords, which is, he's got boundless energy. He's willing to get the job done. He could, if he was not really following orders, he could be a little bit reckless, but usually not, okay? He usually indicates, because he's also an intelligence card, he's swiftly moving events. So yeah, they're moving forward. And why? It's all about the little ones, okay? Getting them more than enough to safety, fewer of them on this plane of existence at risk. And while often this can mean, this is, talk about a download. Okay, this card's telling us 2 things. First of all, the party substance that's made from this is a big motivator. It's a big reason that we have some assistance that can't be stopped on this plane of existence. Okay, but then this card also means a genuine chance to do some celebrating. So it's actually working in two ways here, to tell us a little bit about the motivation and to tell us that we are going to be able to do some celebrating, that there is a cleanup in process and it's being very successful. Let's get 2 more cards and see what the universe wants us to know about this subject, because our little ones are very, very, very important. We got the Chariot showing up, the younger version of the Emperor, and often that can refer to a specific person, just like often the Emperor does. But what we're hearing here is that leadership across the planet, young and old alike, that are joined in this cause are firm about it. Absolutely. So while the mainstream media is trying to divert our attention, and if our eyes are on conflicts in the Middle East, we're not getting accurate reporting about them, and that's very much by design. Okay, we just need to know that there is an ongoing mission here that's working at the same time that those conflicts are going on, or under the guise of those conflicts, and it's successful. And always remember what it's all about. It's all about the little ones. Let's recap. There's a little chatter going on in the alt media community that the conflicts in the Middle East, while those are ongoing, they are there is something else happening at the same time, either under the guise of those or in conjunction with them. And that is a white hat operation to rid ourselves of some Khazarian mafia members, to gather them up and hold them accountable. So I thought it was worth asking the cards about. We asked if there was truth in that chatter, plus other insights and information. Well, first of all, the situation, we were told a yes with these cards. That these cards indicate success and achievement and very strong masculine energy. Almost my top white hat card showed up here, so we got a yes with that white hat. The white hat nods kept coming in the recent past. We had the Hermit card show up, which is divine and off-world benevolent type energy, white hat energy. And so, yeah, what's going on is a multi-nation offensive against the Khazarian mafia, and it is being successful. Now, as always, the media is trying to muddy the waters, and they are deliberately failing to report on accurately on things, and nothing else has changed there. I could have said that without the tarot cards, just a little world awareness. Near future, we've got a card indicating some truth, boundless energy for the cause, and very intelligent going about it, about the campaign, the maneuver, the battle, whatever this plan is, it's unfolding, it's happening in the Middle East. We were told the reason, little ones, getting more of them to safety. And the practices that the Khazarian mafia have do not align with child safety, little safety, okay? They just don't. This card, got to download it. It made me almost forget to talk about another card. This card's doing two things. One of the motivators is the fact that there's a party substance that needs to stop being produced. And that's part and parcel of little one safety. The other element of that is that since it's going so well, we're going to be able to do a little bit of celebrating. That it's okay to feel good about what the white hats are doing because they are achieving their objectives. The card that kind of didn't get talked about, this one, this is a card of resourcefulness and time management and keeping things in balance, and just an assurance from the universe that these objectives that are being obtained have been well thought out, well planned out, and the resources are there to get them done. The Chariot also showed up, just telling us that leadership involved in this process, this cleanup in the Middle East, is various ages, young and old alike, and from more than one country, that are aligned for this purpose, because we've always been told what's going to bring us together is our little ones. There's no one in good faith that could say that's irrelevant. The safety, nurturing, cherishing, and protecting young, innocent life. It's always a priority. And it's going to be even more so as our world continues to change. That's it for this video. I thank you so much for your time and attention. I'm not going to put a link to that Facebook post because there's no links involved with what I shared, that you can just pause the video and read what I had to say if you wanted to see it again. So until next time, if you're willing to receive it, and I know my friends, Bill and Russ especially are, I send you love, light, and wish you everything bright.